All right, let's dive in. I want you to forget everything you think you know about AI taking your job. Seriously, because we're not talking about replacement. We are talking about a promotion. This is your official upgrade, your chance to go from task doer to a strategic architect. And it all starts right now. So, story, once upon a time, there was this absolutely brilliant software engineer. You know the type, a real innovator. But their day to day reality? Well, let's just say it was a lot less creator and a whole lot more code-janitor, just completely bogged down by tedious, soul-crushing work that kills creativity. Get this, a staggering 60%. Imagine that. More than half of their week just gone, wiped out by debugging and writing the most basic tests. They felt less like an innovator and more like, yeah, a code janitor. Does that sound familiar at all? Because I promise you, this isn't just a software problem. It's happening everywhere. And this right here, this is what we call the Gen AI paradox. You've got nearly 80% of companies jumping on the AI bandwagon, but they're not seeing any real impact on the bottom line. And you have to ask, why? It's because they're stuck in the old way of thinking, just using AI as a slightly better tool instead of a true partner. They've handed out the tech, but they haven't solved that core code janitor problem. This is the huge mental shift we all have to make. We've been framing this whole thing as human versus AI. But that's just the wrong way to look at it. The future isn't a competition, you guys. It's a partnership. It's human plus AI. We bring the strategic vision, and our AI partners, well, they handle the execution. So what does this new partnership actually look like? It creates a brand new role for you. You're not just a task doer anymore. Nope, you're the orchestrator. You are the agent boss. So what exactly is an agent boss? Okay, think of yourself as the director of a blockbuster movie. You've got the vision, right? You call the shots, and you orchestrate this whole crew of specialized AI agents to handle all the detailed execution. You are the strategic brain, they are the hyper-efficient hands. This slide just nails the shift perfectly. We are moving away from being human in the loop, where you're stuck in the weeds micromanaging a tool, and we're moving to human on the loop. Now you're directing an autonomous teammate, and you're focused entirely on the big picture outcome. It's the difference between doing the work and leading the work. That's right, we are officially entering the era of agentic AI. An AI that doesn't just answer your questions, it actually acts on them. And in this new world, you didn't get replaced by a machine, you've been promoted. This is your level up moment. Okay, so this isn't just some far-off theory. Let's look at how these AI crews are already showing up as our new digital coworkers out in the real world right now. I mean, just look at this. In life sciences, researchers are offloading all that tedious data prep to AI agents, which frees them up to focus on, actual breakthroughs. In IT, you've got supervisors managing entire crews of over 100 agents, all handling coding and documentation at the same time. And in finance, agents are sifting through thousands of invoices, letting human analysts focus on finding the really important strategic insights. So what's the ultimate payoff for working this way? Oh, it's massive. We are talking about reclaiming a huge chunk of your time and your mental energy. Let's call it your innovation dividend. By letting these new digital coworkers handle all the drudge work, the data entry, the log analysis, all of it, organizations are freeing up 25 to 40% of their entire enterprise capacity. That is not just a little efficiency gain, that is a total game changer. I mean, just stop and think about what you could build with all that reclaimed time. And what do you do with that extra 40%? You double down on the things that make you uniquely human, the stuff AI just can't replicate. We're talking about your empathy to truly understand customers, your intuition to make those creative leaps, your strategic vision, and your capacity for real, high-level creation. To really let this idea sink in, let's use an analogy. This is all about redefining your value. You have to stop thinking of yourself as the draftsman, because you are now the architect. Think about it. When architects moved from drawing by hand to using CAD software, they didn't stop designing buildings, right? Of course not. They just stopped having to sharpen pencils and manually draw every single line. They became higher-level creators because the system handled all that precision work for them. This is that exact same moment, but it's happening for all of us. And hey, don't just take my word for it. You should see this for yourself. Open up Notebook LM and try this exact prompt right here. Go on, explore the specific examples in your own industry and see how this human plus AI workflow is already changing the entire game. All right, let's land this plane. If you take away just one single thing from our explainer today, make it this. The future of work is not about replacement. It's about augmentation. It's about you being enhanced empowered, and ultimately promoted. If this helped you see your future role a little more clearly, do me a favor. Give it a like, share it with your team, and definitely subscribe for your roadmap to this new agentic world. Stay agentic.